get the 4Ks cheap, I'd recommend those because they all look stunning and sound really good. They are really good 4Ks. So I'd highly recommend, if you can find them cheap, pick up the 4 rather than Blu-rays. Just go straight to the. You'll get the Blu-rays with the 4Ks, but yeah, worth upgrades definitely.
As AJ takes us live, that's the Matrix Matt's talking
I went live halfway through your chat there. Glad you didn't say anything untoward about anyone watching. I've got one person watching. That's it at the minute. But anyway, so welcome back to Saturday Morning Live with me, your host AJ, and obviously we have Chris from Cypher Sigma Screen Time, Cypher Sigma Toys, and his little dog Marty.
No, he doesn't want to play today.
Named after Marty McFly from Back to the Future. And obviously we have Matt here to my side. I got the right side then. So how's it going? First thing I want to ask you, Chris, is Back to the Future, the musical. You've seen it, haven't you?
Yep, so's Matt. So.
Oh, have you seen it, Matt? Did you go and see it?
I have, yeah.
All right, because rather than getting me and my wife getting ourselves Christmas presents this year, because we just end up buying ourselves tat every year, and it's just, do you know what I mean? It's just nonsense. We've decided to go and do a couple of shows up in London. Now I want to go and see Les Mis again. Actually, they're both my choices, so there we go. She wanted to see The Lion King. I put my foot down to that one.
Lion King's good.
I'm sure it is, but it just doesn't look like it's for me.
Okay.
I'm not sure that I'd enjoy that. I don't know. But anyway, we landed on Back to the Future.
Yeah. I'd definitely recommend.
I think it ends soon as well. So, yeah, get tickets quick because I think it's leaving Broadway, not Broadway, what is it? West End.
Yeah, so it's on the Strand, isn't it, I believe?
Very, very good. Yeah.
So where's the best place to sit?
I mean, it's not a big theatre, but we weren't in the stalls, but I think we were sort of a bit behind the stalls.
Yeah.
On the bottom. Do you sit on the bottom or the top, Chris?
I sat on the bottom. The wife, we did have a little bit of the. We were further back, so we did have a bit of the underhang.
Yeah,
I would just say try and get a view of the whole stage because there's a lot more to it. I don't want to say any more, Matt will know.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want to kind of see everything that's going on, and there's a lot going on a little stage. So
yeah, you'd be better off on the ground floor, I think.
Right.
It's not a big theatre. It's not like one of the bigger ones. It's a smaller theatre, so.
No.
But yeah, go for the ground.
All right, cool. So anyway, where do we start today? Where do we start? I see Tony Todd has just passed away.
Yeah, I saw that this morning. 69. It's still quite relatively young these days, isn't it?
It is. It's sad. He was quite sort of, It was pretty good. What do you remember him from? What's your fondest memories of Tony Todd? Is it Candyman or something else?
Yeah, Candyman, and I believe he was in Star Trek: The Next Generation, I think, as well, wasn't he? As a Klingon.
Yeah, I mean, he was in The Rock, wasn't he?
He was in The Rock. Yeah, he was one of the military guys. Yeah,
one of the bad military guys.
Okay.
He's the one who Nicolas Cage fires the rocket into him towards the end, and
at
the window, and him gets impaled on that. On that, there's a good film that needs a 4K release.
Yes.
That and Con Air.
And Disney. Well, they're both Disney titles, aren't they? Well, come under the Disney umbrella. So you may well see those now because Sony's done this deal with Disney, you're going to get more releases. However, and again, I was watching Films at Home. You know that guy, the big channel over in the US.
Oh, the one who's leaving Facebook, YouTube or something, was he?
Well, he said he was, but I don't think he is. But the guy that said why I don't like bootlegs, and you did the counter argument to that one.
Yeah.
Remember that video?
Yeah.
He was saying about the recent pricing of steelbooks in America, and certainly that Deadpool v Wolverine one, which in America I think it was retailing for about $65.
Yeah.
And obviously that obviously it was a Disney property, but Sony have obviously taken the release of that distribution and all the rest of it, and they're saying that they think it's a combination of things. They think it's to do with that merger, and obviously it's costing Sony more now to produce the discs, but they're doing them in limited quantities, and there could possibly be something to do with the materials that are being made on these things. May have gone up in price, but all to do with sort of the inflation that we've had in the last couple of years and all this sort of thing.
Yeah, because the same things happened with the new Star Wars and Marvel releases over there as well. They're silly prices as well. It was pointed out to me by Stephen Luther. He sent me a message showing me the prices of them.
Yeah.
So why hasn't that impacted our costing? Because our costing for them has stayed, stayed the same, and all over Europe, the costing of them. I mean, you can import the Deadpool and Wolverines cheaper than what they are to buy in this country.
Yeah.
Yeah, only by a few quid, but they come out about £3 or £4 cheaper.
Yeah. Again, apparently in America, well, there's only one manufacturing plant now in America that produces DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K discs. And most of the distribution is in Mexico, apparently.
Okay.
Now, if you look at some of your discs, certainly from the US, you look on the back, it will say that it was manufactured in Mexico. So what they're saying is that because of the new administration that's coming in America, obviously I don't want to get political on this, but said president will be raising tariffs. Yeah, he'll be raising tariffs all over the world, basically coming into the US, and that will include Mexico. So there will be another price hike in America for physical media. Now, whether that affects us, I'm not sure, because I'm guessing there must be distribution and manufacturing plants within Europe, to cater for the European market. I mean, there must be a central place because, you look at, we get the steelbooks first in the UK for HMV, Amazon, Zavi, and then you'll see those identical steelbooks coming out in Italy, Germany, France. So there must be a central distribution manufacturing plant somewhere in the UK, probably Spain or somewhere like that, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think so. Gaming at 85 has left a comment saying, I think DVD should be £5, Blu-ray should be 10, 4K should be 15, Steelbook should be £20. Everything goes up. I remember when Steelbooks were about £25.
Yeah, started off about 20, 25.
I do remember that.
Yeah. Certainly Blu-ray steelbooks. I think 4Ks came in about 30, didn't they? But they've gone up to 35 now, generally, aren't they? You do get some at $29.99, but on the whole, they're 35.
Yeah, I don't know. Chris, you've got the Godzilla steelbook coming, haven't you?
Yeah, next month I think it is, early December. Yeah, -1.
Yeah, because you don't usually pre-order many.
No, I pre-ordered 2, so I've got a collector's edition as well coming, but I'm not telling you which one that is. So yeah, I treated myself for December. What
Godzilla or another collector's edition?
No, another one.
Oh, okay. So not 2 Godzillas. You got
no. I've not double dipped. I try. You know me. I do my best.
What, a big expensive collector's edition?
Yeah.
Let's have a guess. See what it might be.
It's not something you guys would probably come across, so I don't know if you'd even be aware of it. But
is it
okay.
is it very expensive?
what would you class as very under 100? I'll put it that way.
Under
Oh, okay.
100.
So it's not Chainsaw Man then.
No.
Animated. It's anime, is it? Anime to do with anime.
Could be.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the Chainsaw Man release, have you?
No, I haven't got any of it. I've watched the first series, but obviously, is there a statue or something with it?
No, I don't think so. I just think it's I don't know. It's just like I didn't really pay too much attention to it. I saw it released. I saw it came up like a day or two ago. I think I got a notification, maybe Zavi, and it's like 130 quid or something.
Okay.
Silly.
Yeah, I like the series, but not that's a lot of money.
I'm gonna pull it up
Never even
now.
heard of it.
I've heard it. I've seen Chainsaw Man on the shelves. I'm having a look. Season 1 deluxe. It's only season. Oh wait, okay. 130 quid, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can pull that. I don't know if you can see that. Look. So it's, I don't know. Right, it's all that stuff there. But it's Chainsaw Man Season 1 Deluxe Limited Edition Blu-ray Steelbook. Only Blu-ray Steelbook. And vinyl LP. Limited to 1,000 units.
And it's only like 12 episodes as well. I think.
Is this anime? Is it an anime?
Yeah, it is anime. I don't have it. Yeah, essentially it's a demon who is a little dog with a chainsaw, and he dies as his human partner dies, he kind of embeds himself in it, and basically when he kind of gets angry, he becomes this big chainsaw man with a chainsaw face and arms.
Okay.
It was like it came about from a drugged up fever dream.
Could well have been.
Yeah. But no, it's Season 1 Deluxe Limited Edition, limited to 1,000, exclusive Blu-ray Steelbook, not even 4K. Original series soundtrack music from Kensuke Ushio. 2x 12-inch color vinyl LPs, 144-page color booklet, history storyboards, artists, comments, sketches, 6 Exilbris, 6L book plate, 1 lenticular art card, 1 numbered certificate of authenticity. All yours for £129.99.
Yeah,
I've ordered 2 of them.
It's a lot of tap.
I ain't even got an LP player.
No, neither have I.
No.
You know, but there we go. Hi, Gary. Gary's in.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. What should we talk about? Come on, I came. I'm hosting the live, and I've got nothing to talk about. That's so bad. That's so bad. Let's throw subjects out.
I've got a random fact to interject because we were talking about Con Air. So I don't know if anybody watches Phil with a double L's live stream he mentioned the other day. So the director of the music video to Rick Astley, you know, that famous song, he's the director of Con Air.
Oh, I did know that, yeah.
Did you know that? I didn't know that. I was like...
So what else has Simon West directed?
I don't know. Not a lot since then. He's directed a few action movies and stuff like that since then. But yeah, he did
Tomb Raider.
Rick Astley's in like the 80s and then took a 10-year hiatus and then came back and did Con Air.
Yeah, Tomb Raider he done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Angelina Jolie one or Alicia Vikander?
The Angelina Jolie first one. And I think he done, I may be wrong. My mind's going to The Expendables 2.
Yeah, he did. I remember seeing it. I think he did a few Jason Statham movies as well. You know, he had a era in the 2010s of loads of little ones. I think he did another one of them, but I can't remember which one.
But I think even what's his face started as a few people started in music videos.
Shane Black.
Yeah, what's his name? Transformers.
Oh,
Michael Bay.
Yeah,
he started in music videos and things like that as well. Yeah.
I know Tony Scott. He started in adverts, didn't he? Oh, Ridley Scott's obviously passed away now, but
his brother.
Yeah, he started in adverts. Did a few adverts.
So did Ridley Scott.
Did he?
Yeah, do you remember the old Hovis advert? Now taken out.
Yeah, that was Ridley Scott, was it?
Oh. Yeah, do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that.
In it. What's his face? That bloke in it who's in. Oh, he's in Alien 3, isn't he? He was in the bald geezer. He was in episode of Bottom.
Mm.
The one where they're stealing the neighbour's gas.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
There we go.
I'm hearing. I did hear an outer review. Well, it was only just because the embargo's still up, so they can't do official reviews for it. But Gladiator 2 was just came up on my YouTube feed, and this guy said equally as entertaining as the first one, a worthy successor. So that sounds promising.
Yeah, because that opens Friday, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This Friday coming.
Yeah.
Okay, I might potentially. Yeah, I may well be a cinema visit that one, because I was a bit skeptical about it, but yeah, from what I've heard, I think it could be very good. A return to form for Ridley Scott, apparently.
Well, he's kind of dropped the ball lately. He's not as good as what he once was. When you go back and watch some of Ridley's older films, do you know what I mean? He's a lot better than what he was now. I'm a bit concerned whether, I'm not sure I like his involvement in Alien.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear that he's, still involved, it kind of sends a shiver up my spine. Although the first Alien film, obviously it's a classic, it's a great film. I'm not taking that away from it. I'm not sure that I want Ridley involved in the Alien movies for me.
Is that because of the Prometheus link, do you think?
Possibly. And I don't think he's as good as what he once was. Do you know what I mean? He obviously he doesn't like what James Cameron done with Aliens. So do you know what I mean? And that in itself is do you know what I mean? That in itself is something that I'm wary of.
So wasn't there rumours that he is making a new Aliens movie? Because I think it came out about the same time as Romulus 2 is happening as well, supposedly.
There has been
a TV show, isn't there? Coming out. But next year, isn't it? Alien.
Next year, the TV show, yeah.
Alien Earth.
Yes. And next year, obviously, we've got two Predator. We got a Predator Badlands, and there's another secretive Predator project that will be out next year that may be animated.
Okay.
Like Terminator.
Along the lines of the Terminator, sort of.
Possibly, but then I don't know why. You've got Disney, and they're sat on this completed Alien versus Predator animated series that was done and finished just before the merger, but just before the buyout, and they shelved it.
Oh wow! Oh well, fans, we want to see that, don't we?
It's done. It's completed. It's all, and they just shelved it for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Tax write-off, like with Batgirl, probably. It's a strange thing, ain't it, nowadays, when like people used to struggle to make movies, and now we have companies just shelving movies. I think like the Wile E. Coyote movie got shelved, Batgirl, and all these movies more or less made and then just stuck in the bin.
I know it's scandalous, really. But Gaming85 says he still needs to see Venom 3. Seen Transformers 1, good movie. Yeah. But this year I think movies have been mid to be honest. I'm
not been a great year, is it?
I'm prone to agree. Transformers 1 I did enjoy a lot. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it. I went in because I didn't like the trailers. I didn't like the tone of the trailers. And I thought it was a really fun movie. And I thought it had the ending's just fantastic.
Not seen it yet. No spoilers.
I won't talk any spoilers. Even for Venom, I won't talk. I won't talk spoilers for Venom. Obviously, you ain't seen that, Matt. Chris has. I just think the whole Venom franchise has been a. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can sit and watch them when but there's no. They haven't grown. They haven't.
No.
They haven't given me anything fresh from film to film. They haven't developed this character. I don't feel like I've gone on a journey with this character over 3 films or anything. And I think that it's just a load of missed opportunity.
Mm.
You know, they done. I think they've done Carnage and Injustice. I'll be honest, totally done Carnage and Injustice. To my left, I mean, I've got. I don't know if you've ever read these, Chris, because I got my graphic novels to the left of me, and Maximum Carnage from back in the day. You know, when Carnage first came about, when Carnage was first developed as a character, he was a formidable threat. He was, you know, I don't know if it was just my age at the time. Because I mean, you probably weren't there for that, Chris. When you know, I've got the first appearance of Carnage and things like that because I was reading Amazing Spider-Man at the time. I've actually got the graphic novel or the mini graphic novel of that there. Did you read them? Was you there at that time? You're a bit young, Chris, when that came about.
I've read Maximum Carnage, but after the event, and I've read bits. Even I wasn't around for Venom, so maybe I did it. It's a long time ago now. Showing me age.
Yeah, so it was like you know, Carnage was this. You know, he felt like a threat because you had the Cletus Cassidy character that was a complete psycho. Was a Hannibal Lecter-esque. Not you know. I'm not saying that he was a cannibal, but he was that level of crazy, that sort of deranged thing about him, and combined with the symbiote, it just this thing that just indiscriminately kills and whatever. Do you know what I mean? And it was just, it should have been I think Carnage should have been the big bad that maybe was led to at the end for the 3rd film, and it was teased throughout, kind of thing. And I don't know. I just missed opportunities, so many. But I could sit and watch them in a sort of dumb. When I've don't really want to think about what I'm watching, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but don't you think that's Sony all over it? Apart from the Spider-Verse, all of their attempts with Marvel films have been missed opportunities. Apart from probably Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2. Even Spider-Man 3 wasn't great, was it?
Well, I really like 3.
You like 3, did you?
That's one of my favourite movies of that year. I was there at the cinema the first day it came out. Because obviously big Andrew Garfield movie fan even. So
you're talking about what are we talking? Spider-Man 3 or Spider-Man 2 here? Amazing Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man 3?
I thought we were talking about No Way Home. Are we talking about
No.
Toby?
Spider-Man 1 and 2. That was Sony, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're talking about the Raimi.
Yeah, that's the one.
Way back when.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I'm on about Raimi, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I did like 3. Not a big fan of Venom, but I did like the Kane Marco character, Christian Hayden Church, I think is the name.
Okay, yeah.
I like, wasn't he? Yeah, I really like the Sandman side of things. I really think I like Topher Grace, but I think he was just such the wrong choice for Eddie Brock, and from there it just went a bit downhill, trying to mold everything to him. So
yeah, too many, and also what they did with Peter Parker's character, just
the dance,
silly, didn't it? Yeah, all that dance and stuff. It's just don't know what he was thinking.
Well, there we go.
So what do you think? Because Craven the Hunter, I think that's got a January release, hasn't it?
No, I thought it was. Is it not next month?
No, I think they pushed it back to January.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
To go with the other 9 Marvel movies that are coming out next year.
back to it.
Yeah.
I think I quite like the trailer to Craven. I'll be honest.
Yeah, it didn't do a lot for me.
I quite like the
like
trailer,
it.
but whether the film's going to be any good
Yeah.
is. I like Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Kick ass.
Yeah, I quite like him as an actor. So I think he's, from Kick-Ass to now, I think he's grown quite well in himself and what he does. I think he's quite watchable. But yeah, it'll probably be just I don't know. We know what to expect only now. What I like is
James Bond.
What I like is all the everyone. Like they done it with Venom 3, didn't they? All Spider-Man be in it, Spider-Man cameo, blah blah. Yeah, you're never gonna get that in these things.
No.
Yeah, I mean, a load of rubbish. But there we go. So Gaming 85 says, rest in peace, Tony Todd. Yeah, we did mention that at the start about Tony Todd. Yeah, sad. But that's life, isn't it? We grow old and we die, and some of us are taken before our time. Heard there was an Alien Romulus 2 in the works. New Alien
I've
Romulus
heard that.
we've covered that already. Only 2 movies he wants to see: Gladiator 2 and Sonic 3.
Gladiator 2, not bothered about Sonic.
So I like Sonic. Keanu Reeves. Sorry,
say again. Who? What?
Keanu Reeves is the bad guy in it, so he's the new voice actor in Sonic.
Oh,
3.
is he? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. And Thingy's back, isn't he? Carrie's back.
Yeah.
I thought he retired.
So yeah, every time he retires and then comes back, Jim Carrey, and he's got 2 roles as well. He's playing himself and his dad. So as shown in the trailer.
Yeah, I can't keep up with these retirement people who retire and don't. Are you retired?
Superheroes dying, not dead.
Yeah. But no, Sonics are quite fun. I remember the second one being. I thought it was overly long, and I thought that the whole wedding plot point could have been ejected from the film, and it made it a bit more. Flowed a bit better. I just felt it was about half hour too long for what it was.
But Knuckles wasn't too bad.
They're fun movies, There we go. I've got a pen up here. Yes, I want to play a little game.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, anyone going to be watching Red One?
Yeah. Might go see it next week. Even though it's weird, it's 7 weeks till Christmas or 6.5. And there's a Christmas movie out.
Dwayne Johnson and
Chris Evans.
Lucy Liu's in it.
And what's his name? Thingy Simmons.
J.K. Simmons.
That's it.
As Sansa.
I've heard it's terrible.
I think it's going to be a turn your brain off and it'd enjoy it probably.
Yeah, it's
But yeah, movies for 2024 have been a bit bad. I don't know if it's the writer's strike and everything. I think with series and stuff, you notice there does seem to be a void of this year. I think even the beginning of 2024, there was so little coming out and stuff.
Yeah, possibly.
And even now, like obviously Paddington 3's just come out. It was 7 years since the last one.
Wow.
So
Paddington in Peru. Have you seen that yet?
Yes, I saw it yesterday. Reviews that tomorrow.
Shocking.
The first showing took the whole family.
Sorry, say again? The first
showing in the UK was at 1:30.
Oh yeah.
At Cineworld, so that's the one I went to see. So I was one of the first.
In the morning?
No, in the afternoon. Yeah.
Oh.
You go cinema at 1:30 in the morning.
You can
be surprised.
I know.
I think for Fast and Furious 7, the Paul Walker one that died, they did 6 and 7 back to back at started at 11 and finished at 3. And I went to see that, and that was a bit like, by the end of it, I was like, I've got to drive home now.
But see, look, you know full well how I am in a cinema anyway. Experienced it, right?
Yeah.
So at 1:30 in the morning, I'm just going to be, I'm going to be sleeping all through the whole film. I'm a lightweight. I'm usually in bed by 8:30. At 8:30 at night, the dog Brody tells us when it's bedtime. It's like all of a sudden Brody's disappeared, and it's like, where's Brody? Oh, he's gone to bed. He's upstairs on the bed because he knows it's bedtime. He's gone to bed, and it's us. Yeah. So going to feel, I would never ever ever go to a film at that time.
No, I couldn't do
That's
it.
just crazy. At the end of the day, whether I see the film, on first showing, second showing, a week later, in a year's time, who's going to care?
Yeah.
But no, I'm not knocking you, Chris. I admire your
I mean,
your
I didn't see it for that
dedication to the
reason.
arts.
The main reason is I took the in-laws, and the in-laws don't like driving at when it's dark. So the only showing to see was at 1:30 because we got out at 4 and it's starting to get dark. So it wasn't. I didn't go because I wanted to be the first person. It was just they didn't want to drive in the dark. So
Yeah. Fair enough.
Have you ever considered doing one of those marathons like Lord of the Rings trilogy extended editions, back to back, 3 films, about 12 hours in a cinema? Have you ever fancy doing that?
I've pondered it, but I think most I've done is like 5 or 6 hours, like 2 big films back to back. I've more or less done, and I do quite a bit. I think the most I've done, I think this year was like 4 movies in like 50 hours, so double back to backs over 2 nights. But yeah, I don't know if sitting down for like 9-10 hours, more or less back to back, probably just kill me. I'd have to get up and want to walk around or something.
So, I think you do. There are breaks in between each film, but yeah, to be in a cinema for 12 hours, that's.
I think it's like you need to like take the first movie in, whereas I think when you watch the first movie straight into the second movie, you're kind of forgetting what's happened and stuff like that. And I like to watch the movie, and then even if I watch 2 back to back, I then go home and let's sit down, have a think about what I thought and stuff.
So what if they'd done it with Back to the Future? I mean, obviously it's been done, but what if you had the opportunity? What if Cineworld said, next week we're doing a Back to the Future marathon, all 3 films?
See, tempted. Even I say the thing with me with that franchise is I got to see the second movie in 2015, October I want to say 4th. At the time on the day he went to the future, I got to see the second movie. And I think for that was such a nice experience for me. I've never wanted to kind of go back and ruin it for 2. I may watch 1 and maybe, but yeah, I think it's maybe a bit too much.
Is there a franchise you would do it for? Is there a trilogy franchise that you'd do it for? I mean, you can take, all right, bear in mind, take into account things like Indiana Jones. Forget the 4th and the 5th one, the original trilogy, or Alien 1, 2, 3. Is there anything that you would consider doing it for?
I don't think so. I mean, I love enough trilogies and series, but I don't know if there's enough of them that I like every single one to want to sit through them back to back.
What about you, Matt? Is there one?
Yeah, I think it'd be nice to do the Star Wars, the original 3 Star Wars films, just one more time in the cinema. That'd be nice. Especially number 2, because I went to see it, Empire Strikes Back in, 81, 3 times. I went with my sister. We went 3 times in 1 week to see that film. That's the only time I've ever done that. Seen a film multiple times. Every other film I've seen at the cinema, I've only ever seen it once. I've never done a back-to-back film, and I've never done one of these sort of marathon trilogy things, or whatever.
Yeah,
so it's very rare.
I've only ever done 2 back-to-backs.
Yeah.
I have seen. There has been a few films I've seen multiple times though. What about you, Chris? You seen any multiple times?
Yeah, I've seen a few with like my wife, so I've been to see it myself. And that the only one I can really recall was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it's the Michael Bay one. So I quite liked that series. I went to see once by myself, and then once my friend wanted to go see it, so we went to see that one. I'm trying to think of other movies that I've seen with my wife, but probably more Disney ones than that. I've seen a few times and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen. I can name a few that I've seen. I saw Con Air.
Okay, yeah, good movie.
I must have gone and seen that 4 or 5 times.
Wow.
And that, as you know, that was one of the double ones that I'd done. I'd done it back to back with Fifth Element, and I didn't enjoy Fifth Element because Con Air came first. So it's Con Air I saw. Independence Day.
Yeah.
I must have seen about 3 times. And I think I did see twice. I did see Star Trek First Contact.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember seeing that at the cinema and Generations.
Yeah.
I definitely know you didn't see Barbie multiple times. You just.
He's got multiple copies of it.
Yeah.
His Barbie obsession is like my Matrix obsession.
Yeah.
Or you'll see me behind closed doors dressed up as Barbie.
Yeah.
Life in plastic is fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was about Barbie. It came out at the right time for a lot of people.
Yeah.
It was just one of those. Everyone was bored of the Marvel DC stuff that was going on. That was on a decline, and Barbie was just something that I think was colourful, felt different than anything else out at the time. It felt there was a freshness to it.
Yeah.
And it captured the imaginations.
Will there be a Barbie 2 though?
I don't know. I'm not clamouring for a Barbie 2.
I suspect there would be, but obviously she's only given birth, hasn't she, recently? So she's been out of the acting genre for a little bit.
Yeah, but you'd have thought Warner Brothers, very much like the Joker, you know, I mean, it's $1 billion movie. To be straight, yeah, we want a sequel to this to recapture it.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's play a quick game, just a sort of ABC.
Okay.
Right, so we're gonna go around the room. I'll let Matt start, then Chris to me. What we got to do is take a letter of the alphabet, and I don't know what should we do. Should we do superhero characters?
Okay.
Superhero characters. Okay.
Yeah. So Matt, you start with A, and you say A. Whoever starts with A, Chris B, me C. Back to you for D, E, F.
Okay.
All right, we could utilise. I know that there's probably an advantage to me and Chris with this one, but we can do this 3 times if you want to. Throughout this chat, each think of a subject that we can do it with, and we'll do it. So Matt, you begin. Let's see how far we can get with this.
Okay.
And if we can't get it, the next person can jump in and see if they can get.
Are we discounting the word "the" because then?
No, so like P, the Punisher. You can,
Punisher,
you can do that.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
yeah. Do you know what I mean?
The
So
character.
go on, Matt. Start with you with A.
Okay, so A, Aquaman.
Batman.
Captain America.
Daredevil.
Elastic Man.
Oh. Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four. That's not characters, a group, but we can do groups.
God. Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds.
G.
There's even a group. There's even a team.
Yeah.
3 films.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Huntress.
Oh, I thought you might have gone for Hulk there.
No.
Iceman. J.
J. Juggernaut.
All right. Thought you might have gone Joker.
Okay, we're going good guys or bad guys?
However you want.
Because I was going to go Killer Frost.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
L for me, innit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, L. Is this easy? I can't get an L. I can't get an L.
Yeah, come on. Bad guy, bald head, Superman.
Lex Luthor.
Oh, yeah.
M.
M. Oh, gosh.
Oh, look.
I think. M.
You can pass, and then Chris can take it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've got
pass.
Oh, I've got to do M. Oh, I've
Yeah.
come up with a really good one for N as well. I can already see in the comments someone's already mentioned. I'll
do that.
I'll do the Magneto. There you go.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Nova. Matt O.
Oh god. Oh. Starting to struggle now. Right. Can't pass.
Omni-Man.
All right. I might have gone Otto Octavius.
Oh, yeah.
NMNO. What are we now? P.
P, yeah. Oh, I wonder.
Punisher.
Yeah.
Ah, dear. Q.
Q.
Oh,
I know one for Q.
Yeah, X-Men.
Quantum Man, isn't it? Is there a Quantum Man?
Not that I know of.
No. Oh, there's actually two I know now for Q, but yeah.
Q.
I wasn't thinking of the X-Men one.
I was thinking of the X-Men, and now I'm thinking DC.
I'm still thinking Marvel.
Oh, okay.
For Q.
Yeah, because you guys obviously read the
we're
comics
comic
more,
book
so
geeks.
probably
So
going a lot more characters than I do.
Think Avengers 2.
Avengers 2.
You never saw that coming.
You're not very fast at this, Matt.
Yeah.
No.
He kicked ass.
I tried to drop a hint there. Go on, Chris.
Right.
He was trying to say Quicksilver, but that's what he was trying to highlight. Yeah, I had Quentin Queer. For the X-Men.
I would have said Quasar.
Yeah.
Whose go is it now?
You are.
You? Me?
No. R. Because I did Q. OPQ. R.
Oh, R.
Yeah.
Rhino.
S.
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah.
Chris
T. Taskmaster.
Oh. U. Ultraman.
V.
Venom.
Yeah. O-B-U-V W. Wonder Man.
Oh, getting TV series soon.
Yep. End of next year.
Xavier. Professor. Is that allowed? Or X-Men? I could go either.
Yeah. That's all right.
Why? Oh, why?
Yondu.
Oh, yeah, well, good one.
Yeah,
Good. Yeah.
Oh, at least Z for me. Now that is a hard one.
Yeah.
I haven't skipped one yet. I don't know what I said. Zola. Does that count? He's a bad guy. That's it, ain't it?
Armin.
Zola. Oh no, probably is.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah. Or you could have had Zatanna.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay. Think of a subject, Matt. We'll do one later. In the chat.
Right, okay.
I thought that might have gone quicker. It didn't. TJ, a work in progress. Hello.
Hello. Thanks for the help.
TJ, there were a few comments coming up during that.
Yeah.
Any of you watched the Ralph Bakshi Lord of the Rings animation from the 80s? The Blu-ray is very hard to get hold of.
No.
Mongoose. I have seen it, yes, but I'm talking way back when. I haven't got the Blu-ray either.
No.
I remember seeing the Blu-ray actually in a long time ago.
I never thought they'd only done the animated Fellowship of the Ring. That was the only one they'd done, but I didn't realise they'd done anything
There's
else.
a new one as
That's
well.
probably what that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, the Fellowship of the Ring animated cartoon.
Oh, that's what he's referring to. Yeah, I've
That's
got it. Got it on
yeah.
DVD.
Yeah.
That
There
was
is
the
a
one
new-
that we had for many, many years. Yeah.
There is a new one coming out next month at the cinema, I believe, as well. Lord of the Rings
there?
animated. Yeah, set
really?
a few hundred years before the Lord of the Rings story.
Oh.
So
Has anyone watched the TV series that's on Amazon? I've never actually got into
Yes.
it. Yeah, have you enjoyed it?
I really like it. I don't think it deserves all the hate it gets. I prefer it over the House of Dragons. It's very cleverly done. So essentially, it's the story of how the rings are created. So obviously, the 3 elven rings, the 9 human rings, the 5 dwarf rings. But you kind of get to see Sauron and a lot of other people. And there's a lot. The first series was amazing because a character falls from the sky and you don't know who this person is. And we only found out by the end of season 2, but they kind of lead you in a very different direction. But I think it's done really, really well. But I know a lot of people.
I watched maybe the first 2 episodes and switched it off. I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, I think I watched the first one. And
is there a lot of walking in it?
There is some walking because you have hobbits and you kind of have them with Lenny Henry and that and their clan, but they all kind of link into it, and it's all kind of how the world changes and how like there's like the evil kind of Sauron and his clan and how he comes about and stuff, which I quite like. It's a lot more backstory, and then you get to see like a younger Erwin and that. So obviously the Hugo Weaving and Kate Blanchett characters, they got younger people playing those, and it's quite interesting to see where they came from and how they grew up. But yeah, that's it. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil it, but I really enjoyed it, both series.
Well, you're not going to spoil it for me.
I was going to say,
even House of Dragons.
What have we all been watching film wise? Last 2 weeks.
Paddington in Peru. Chris.
Yeah, Paddington in Peru. Yeah, I did watch this morning Highlander 5.
Oh, wow.
That's crap, that is.
I know it is. You sent it to me. I think what summed it up is about halfway through when they have a cover of Queen's Princess of the Universe. And I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah. What the hell is that whole film about? I don't know.
Well, it's the source saying it. It had a rough story, and the bad guy looked quite good at the beginning. But I was like, he's kind of an immortal with this like face guard. And as it goes on, he gets rid of this. And I was like, why would you make yourself more vulnerable? But yeah.
Well, even that because that's, if I recall, that's set in a sort of post-apocalyptic future or something, is it not?
Yeah, basically, yeah. There's chaos, and they're trying to find the source, and it all comes that the planets are aligning. And one person tries to kind of discover it, or one immortal, he kind of sets off this guardian character, and that then goes and tries to kill everyone.
Now, interestingly, back in the day, I made quite a bit of money off of that film.
Okay.
Oh, you got the Russian version, didn't you?
I've still got it. Yeah, that film was released in Russia about a year prior to being released anywhere in the world. It had a physical media DVD release, and the Russian title for it was Topua, I believe, Topua. I've got the actual Russian case. It was a jewel case, and I've still got it somewhere. And yeah, it was released in Russia and then nowhere else in the world, because they withdrew the film to make edits to it. They wanted to make some alterations to the film. As it turns out, the alterations they made were minimal and really made no difference to the film at all. Anyway, me and a mate of mine, he would burn them. He had the ability to burn these discs and even put on a title onto the actual disc itself. And I would list them on eBay, and then we'd split the proceeds. Because the film wasn't out anywhere else in the world, and it was listed as a Russian copy of this film. So it wasn't ever pulled down for that reason. And that's how I managed to. It was very much like Monopoly money because it gave me eBay money that I could then spend on other stuff, and it was like having Monopoly money, so to speak. And that's how I got the alien, the big alien head that I've got.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Highlander. But yeah, back in the day, well, there we go. I did get banned from eBay a couple of times, but there we go. There we go. It wasn't me who was copying them. It was my mate. I didn't know what I was selling. I thought we were genuine mixing copies, but there we go. There's a story for you. Yeah, so I had it about a year before it came out anywhere else. It was rubbish. It was awful. But I loved the TV show. I think Highlander TV show is a brilliant TV show. After first season, no. First season's, it should be cancelled kind of a thing. And then second season, it just hit the ground running. That show did. It really did, so yeah.
Was that Highlander 5, was that Adrian Paul or was it Christopher Lambert?
That was Adrian Paul.
Yeah, Adrian Paul. I think Lambert's only in 3, or up to 3, wasn't it?
He appeared in Endgame.
I did appear in
Endgame. He appeared in the TV series as well, didn't he?
Yeah, one episode of TV series, and he appeared in Highlander Endgame, which was the 4th Highlander film, which was a sequel to the TV show.
Yeah, like a transition, passing the torch.
Yeah, that's the one where he died.
Spoiler.
Have you not seen that one, Chris?
No, to be honest.
Oh, no, you spoiled it for me.
Yeah, the Highlander, I like the TV series and stuff, and I have the first movie and now the 5th that AJ gave me, but I don't know, I struggle sometimes with that series, even in the films and stuff. I like the theme song and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. It's not my go-to, maybe.
It's like, for me, it's like RoboCop. It's one of those ones where you got the first film, which is fantastic. It really is. And then there shouldn't have been anything else after it. But I'm still very accepting of what came after it, with the exception of that they're the Salts, which is just, I've only ever seen it once, which is, yeah. But I think the TV series, because the TV series took its own path, and it really opened up the lore of and you had all the Watchers, and do you know what I mean? It really did. Yeah, first season was very much just Immortal of the Week, but after that, the show, do you know what I mean? It was quite brutal in the sense that you had these cast members that would come in, they'd be on it for a year and a half, and then they'd kill them off. It'd do that sort of a thing. Obviously, I think her name was Alexandra Van der Voort or something. Van der Noot, or am I getting her mixed up with the name of the girl who played Supergirl in?
Sounds like Supergirl.
Yeah. Anyway, his girlfriend all through the first season. When you get into season 2, a few episodes in, or is it the first? I don't know if it's the first episode, but maybe a couple of episodes in, his girlfriend throughout the whole first season and the young boy who he's taken under his wing both get gunned down and killed. Which was shocking because obviously he's lost his girlfriend, but then the boy stands up because it turns out that he's immortal, or he becomes immortal at that point. It was a really good show. From season 2, it was super good. It was a fantastic show, and I've got to give Thingy his due as well, Adrian Paul, because he knew the history of that character. He knew it inside out.
Yeah.
His mum doesn't actually live far from me.
Yeah.
Or she didn't, unless she's moved. She lived here in Bromley. She run the Adrian Paul fan club from her house.
Oh wow! Now again, he would have been. I think back in the day, he'd have made a good James Bond because he had a Sean Connery look to him, didn't he?
He did, yeah. He had, yeah. They may have had to have done something to his eyebrows, but there we go.
Yeah,
they were like 2 slugs on top of his eyes. But I've got a signed photo of him somewhere. It's very sort of, he's sort of like in this shirt that's all open. You can see all his bare chest. I didn't choose that photo. It's just what I got. But there we go. Adrian Paul, the Highlander.
Dear.
That was good. I did like it. TJ, a work in progress. My Xmas movie is Batteries Not Included. Don't know why. I just love it.
Oh, great movie.
Do you have an Xmas film? Do you have a number one Xmas film?
Muppets Christmas Carol.
That's good.
I'm
Yeah,
a
good film.
I'm a Muppet.
Are you a man? Are you a man or a Muppet?
I'm a Muppet of a man.
There we go.
I'd say for me, it's probably the animated Christmas Carol, the one that you showed in your recent video in 3D. 3D, that looks really good. It's very good.
I haven't seen that film yet. I sent it to Chris because I actually had two copies.
Yeah.
I had two copies because I picked one up, and this is what used to happen to me in CEX, and this is why I stopped with them CEX. I mean, I remember I was watching Thingy the other day, Stuart George on his channel, and he had like his weekly pickups, which was like this, right? Yeah. And I sat there and I watched it, and I'm not knocking Stuart, and it's not a dig or anything like that, right? But I thought back to myself and thought, that used to be me. That used to be me on a weekly basis. I'd do this weekly pickups and I'd have this pile like this.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'll pick this up, I'll pick this up, I'll pick this up, pick this. Where are those things? See what I mean? So I do feel that over the past year or year and a half, I have made progress in my purchases. Because they're nowhere like what it used to be. The excessive amount. That's a good thing. So I expect Stuart in a couple of years' time to be at that point. But no, I was saying with that, and that's the problem with CEX. I've gone in, I bought that Christmas Carol because I wanted to watch it, and then I bought it. I put it on the side. Then I go in CEX again months later, and I forget that I've bought it because I haven't watched it, and then I pick it up again because it's so cheap. And then it ends up like I've got two of them. I had three copies of Black Swan.
Wow. I didn't like that film.
Because I hadn't seen it and I wanted to watch it and I kept picking them up. And I'd never got around to watching it and I forgot that I'd picked it up.
Yeah. Couldn't get through that film. Very strange.
Yeah. But anyway, so we're at that time of year when obviously, again, we're going to have that. Everyone's going to have that argument about, is Die Hard a Christmas film? I've already seen it. I've already seen it starting.
It's set at Christmas. I don't see the problem. What is it? I don't get people's. Why does it have to be all fun, love, and happiness?
Yeah, it's great to have an action film, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, what it is people were saying, if Die Hard is a Christmas film, then so is Batman Returns.
Yeah. Weapon as well, because someone said there's a Christmas tree in one of the scenes.
But no, I think I've come out. I think I've said it last year. I came out with a definitive answer to this question. Right? It's a Christmas film. These are films that were not conceived as Christmas films. You know, Die Hard had a summer release. Batman Returns had a summer release. Right? They weren't made as Christmas films.
No, just set at Christmas.
Yeah. A film being set at Christmas doesn't make it a Christmas film, right? When it's adopted by the season en masse, it then gets taken in as a Christmas film. And this is exactly what's happened to Die Hard. It's been adopted by Christmas.
Yeah.
Batman Returns hasn't been adopted en masse as a Christmas film. And I liken it to the song Stop the Cavalry. You know Stop the Cavalry?
Yeah.
The song, right?
Yeah.
That song wasn't a Christmas film. It wasn't a Christmas song. It wasn't released at Christmas back in the day.
No.
Right? And now the only time you hear it is Christmas because it's been adopted by that season.
Yeah.
And that's the same with Die Hard. So everyone, individuals can say, yes, to me, Batman Returns is a Christmas film, but it's not because it hasn't been adopted by said season en masse. But Die Hard has. That's the fundamental answer. You've heard it here. No more talk about it. It's over. We're going to draw a line in the sand for that.
AJ has spoken.
So don't ask me whether Die Hard is a Christmas. Yes, Die Hard is, but Batman Returns isn't yet. Will it one day be adopted? It may well.
I always consider that a Christmas film, actually, because it's
set at Christmas.
So you set at Christmas, yeah.
and there's a little bit of snow.
A nice Catwoman in it as well.
Yeah. Morning, little Steve.
Morning.
Oh, mate.
Probably not on anymore. It was ages ago. Look. Oh, Christ almighty.
Yeah.
Usually I did 7 Star Trek movies in the 90s, only made it through first 3. You didn't hang around for, although you didn't hang around for 4. I'd have hung around for 4. And then I'd probably ejected the cinema. For 2 hours at least.
Yeah.
Then back in for 6. Oh, and Generations. That would have included Generations.
Yeah. Well, I will say Star Trek 5 does have some good themes in it. There's the bit with Kirk and McCoy dealing with their pain. I thought those bits were very good.
Yeah,
so it's not a total write-off.
Well,
is that the one with the whale? It's 5.
No, that's 4.
That's number 4. Number 5 is when they go in search of God. Cybok and all that.
Yeah. Cybok was introduced at the end of Strange New Worlds season 1.
Oh.
And he's not come back yet. Spock's brother. But no, I think that I think you're right. There's some good themes in there, but it's still a horrible film.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's a very difficult film to get through. There should be a Cindy movie.
Yeah.
Cindy. So TJ at work, a work in progress, did join into the
helping us out.
Yeah, you can always type and throw in Q Star Trek. Oh, no, it's just superhero.
Oh yeah.
Red Witch for R.
I don't recall that character.
Are we thinking Scarlet?
Yeah, maybe.
Wonder
talking
Woman.
of Scarlet Witch, there is news that she may be returning as well.
Who? What? Sorry, Scarlet. Yes,
Scarlet Witch.
I said she needs to return.
Yeah.
Of course, she needs to return. The story's not done.
No.
The story can't end a villain.
I think it'd be in Secret Wars. But it sounds like she could possibly get involved with Doctor Doom.
Well, I have heard rumours that she may be in Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Well, there's all rumours flying around. But one thing I can tell you is that she's not done as that character, and I think she has said something that alludes to the fact that the character is coming back.
Yeah, yeah.
I honestly do. I do think that she. I mean, for me, she's one of the most intriguing characters in the MCU.
Mm.
Right. I like the story. I like, as you know, Captain America's my top. Right. I don't really care for Tony Stark. I really don't care for the Iron Man story arc or anything like that. He's just there. Tony Stark's never been a character that I'm drawn to in comics or in the films. Captain America, yes. And I love the Scarlet Witch's journey throughout the entire. I
don't think we've seen the last of Chris Evans. I think Captain America. I think he will come back at some point.
Yeah, we said Captain Hydra.
Travel. Huh? What's that?
Captain Hydra.
Oh, okay. So
no, but
yeah, I want to see him come back as Captain America. I don't want to see all these characters coming back as bad characters, because obviously Robert Downey Jr. is going to be a Doctor Doom variant or whatever.
Yeah, that was done in the comics, I believe. Was it not, Chris?
Yeah.
I haven't read that. I think that's more later Marvel than where I stopped reading so much Marvel. I know of the whole Secret Empire storyline where Captain Hydra came about as Captain America and all this sort of stuff. I know that story. I won't spoil it, but they could do a sort of, there's a certain sense to them. Obviously, when Secret Wars is done, they will be done with the whole multiverse saga, which is probably a good thing. So they may as well get out of their system now up to Secret Wars. And if they want to include Chris Evans back as a evil variant of Captain America, I'm all for that. That doesn't bother me in the least. It doesn't stop Chris Evans stepping back into the role down the line of Captain
I'm sure
America.
he will. I'm sure
he's still in that main timeline, so to speak.
Too much money.
But if they want to do an evil version of him, it kind of goes hand in hand with the Robert Downey stuff. I did see a good. Oh my God, what was the theory? There was a theory where this is the point at which Robert Downey Jr. breaks away in the timelines, in the main MCU timeline. There's a point in one of the films where something happens. Robert Downey Jr.'s character, something happened. I can't remember it now. Okay, I'm not going to waste time thinking about it because I could be here for ages. But there was a theory that I read. There's a point in one of the films where it's like, bam, that's your road to becoming Doctor Doom, as opposed to. So if you imagine the timeline splits there, and it worked. It worked. I can't remember it. That was a waste of time me coming up with that. So Aaron's on. Again, thank you, Aaron, because you sent me that Robocop as a gift.
Nice. Yeah, nice steelbook that.
Yeah, I didn't have that steelbook. That's very nice. Very appreciative. And I'd sat on it for a week. Didn't know, because I bought Evil Dead off of Aaron on one of the groups. He reached out to me. So I wish you get Aaron back on sometime. I think that'd be good. Couldn't get into Rings of Power myself. Yeah, I 2 episodes in and I was out.
I say I did watch the first episode, then I went away for like months and then came back to it. But yeah, I think if you stick with it, but it's not for everyone. It's a lot. It's like an hour each episode for like 8 hours. Yeah. It's quite a haul to go for it.
Yeah. I think that's why I do struggle with series in general, because it's quite a commitment, isn't it? Whereas with a film, generally I'm looking at films that are like an hour and a half now, and anything longer than that is it's a big commitment of time. But
tell me about it when I'm trying to get through them weekly and stuff. I have them listed in like time order now. That's so I know what one to do.
Yeah. Well, I will say, I mean, just going back to sort of what we've been watching recently, I've recently watched the Equalizer trilogy.
Okay.
And I've really enjoyed those films. I mean, I've seen the first and the second one. Hadn't seen the third one. My son bought me the trilogy on 4K for my birthday. Yeah. And
there's a Highlander 5, oh dear. Yeah, Highlander the Source. It's not
But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed the third film. I thought it was done really well, and a nice character arc for the character of John McCall. What was it? John McCall? It was John McCall.
McCall, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it John?
Yeah,
John. Yeah.
And having watched the TV series back in the 80s, late 80s, Edward Woodward, really enjoyed that TV series. I thought Denzel Washington just took the role brilliantly. I still think the first film is the best. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed those films. Recently.
No. You can't take a character that's white and turn him black. No. Denzel's great. Denzel's great.
He really is. Yeah, really good actor.
He did make that. Christ Almighty, Denzel was great when he done. Was it Hamlet? He done
Hamlet. Yeah, he did Hamlet. Yeah,
the film. Yeah, the film during COVID, which I watched. He was good in that. Denzel's great. Yeah.
He's good in anything he does.
I didn't care about the race changing of that character. It shows that it can be done.
Oh yeah.
Denzel was spot on. Don't care.
Yeah, and he's going to be in Gladiator 2 as well.
Yeah. Gladiator. Oh, so Gladiator. Yeah. Well, you're talking about the adult one. You know, the adult art entertainment one. Gladiator. No. Gladiator.
Get the mind out of the gutter.
But yeah, no, Highlander 5, not worth your time now. I have been watching Person of Interest.
Mr. Reese.
Oh, I love Person of Interest.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic show. Seriously. Oh no, seriously, that is like that gripped me from episode 1 to the end. That was a fantastic show. It was described as the best Batman TV show ever made.
Yeah, I get where you go. Literally, the hospitals in the area must deal with so many kneecap research, putting back together. Everyone gets kneecapped in it. Literally, that.
It was seriously, Matt. If you ever get a chance, you know, it stars old what's his face, Jim Caviezel, yes, and the little geezer from Lost, I forget his name, the actor. Yeah, it's a quality show, quality. It's done by. Sorry,
I was just going to say random fact because I said you know the woman who plays his wife in a TV show, the redhead girl, she was in True Blood. That's actually his real life wife.
That was it.
Yeah,
oh, I didn't know that.
I'm going to chuck.
Sorry, go on to Chuck.
I was going to say I'm going to chuck this question in. Name an actor who has played Superman and Batman.
We're talking Ben Affleck.
Yep.
Yeah, voice actor and
no. He played George Reeves in Hollywoodland.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he was dressed up. There's bits where he's dressed up as Superman, as George Reeves.
So he has played both characters.
Yeah. There you go, Matt. Didn't think I'd get that.
The only reason I brought that is because literally on YouTube this morning, it came up Hollywoodland, and I saw Ben Affleck. I thought, wow, he played Superman. I didn't. Probably the only actor to do that, isn't he? To play both roles. Or is there somebody else?
Live action, I'm going to say yes.
Live action wise, yeah.
I think you may have some crossovers with the voice acting because loads of people have done Batman as a voice character.
As far as a live action actor, I'd imagine he's the only person to play both Batman and Superman.
So who's the only actor to have played Superman and a Ghostbuster?
Superman and a Ghostbuster.
Live action?
Yeah.
Not Bill Murray.
Yeah, Bill Murray.
Bill Murray?
Yeah, he done it on a skit for Saturday Night Live, I think it was. He done Superman, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he was actually longer. He was actually had a longer on-screen time than Nicolas Cage as Superman.
Wow.
Yeah, there we go. But no, I did watch his. That's worth that Christopher Reeve story is well worth a watch.
Yes, yeah. I think I might have to get the tissues out for that one.
It was very sad, very sad.
You get a bit emotional with these things.
But no, I will say, just to follow up on Person of Interest, that was created by Jonathan Nolan, Christopher Nolan's brother.
Okay.
And I believe he did help write the Batman Begins and Dark Knight movie. Star Wars characters. Oh, okay, all right. No, that's Rob the Old Mongoose saying in a minute. If we do we'll do that in a minute. We'll stop and do another ABC in a minute.
Okay. I had thought of something.
What's that, Chris?
I say that's going to be hard with Star Wars characters. Jesus Christ! I know.
You better start collecting the Transformer characters.
Oh God, I'll be out.
No, I'd be lost with Transformers. Matt, have you got an idea for?
I have got an idea. Yes.
All right, let's do it now. It's 1:15, then we can do Chris's in half hour at 1:45.
Okay, so TV shows.
In general? Okay.
In general?
Yeah. I was going to say 80s TV shows, but I think let's just say TV shows.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And that's, there's a hell of a lot over the years.
All right, so who are we starting with? Chris?
We'll start with Chris.
Agent Carter.
All right, Bates Motel.
See. Nah, already stuck. Cheers.
Daredevil.
Going back to the comic book thing.
Yeah.
Elementary.
Yeah.
Fraser.
Yeah. Okay. G. Gilmore Girls. There you go.
Homeland. throw in the comments if you
Hmm.
know one.
Yeah, I.
All right.
Oh,
Pass if you have to.
pass.
Oh, gives it to me. I always get the good. I've got a good one for Jay. All right.
Oh, dear.
Invasion. One-time series about aliens.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I've heard
I
it,
had
yeah.
iZombie in mind.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Jay now. Jag.
Oh, I thought you would have gone Timothy Oliphant. Justified.
Oh yeah. No, I know.
Okay.
I went Jag because all my TV stuff's sat in front of me there. And Jag's just there. All 10 seasons.
K. Kojak.
Okay. JKL. Lincoln Lawyer.
M. Minder.
N. Oh. Pass.
Oh, gives it to me. Oh, N.
It's quite hard when you're on the spot.
Yeah. And New Girl.
Zooey Deschanel.
Yep.
Funny series. I was going to go Nowhere Man.
Yeah.
Oh. Is there an O? Bloody hell. As he scans his shelves.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got TV series.
There is. I can think of a good one, but yeah.
No, I'll pass on O.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
Oh no, can I go back?
Yeah, go on.
Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
I'm going to eject the from this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Orville.
The
Orville, yeah.
Oh, no, we did.
Orville.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually, we've done no, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, I want P.
P. Oh, Punisher.
Orville's a good one. Otherwise, talking person of interest.
Yeah.
Quantum Leap.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
RoboCop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sapphire and Steel.
Sapphire and Steel. Oh.
Yeah.
We've Star Trek
in the
for that
80s.
one.
All Star Trek back. Yeah.
T.
Who's T? Chris.
I'm T. Yeah. I'm trying to think. No. Give me a minute. I will come up with something. T. Terra Nova. One series about dinosaurs going back in time.
I remember Terra Nova.
Yeah.
You are
what?
Ugly Betty.
Okay, yeah.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
Or V.
V.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
V.
there we go.
The Westworld.
Westworld WX. Now, Xena, Warrior Princess.
Yeah. Y.
I'm done now. I'm done.
Yeah.
Unless someone passes.
Y.
I've got one as well, yeah.
Kevin.
No, I've got Figures of Chaos. A very recent series.
For Y?
Yeah.
No, I'll pass then. You go.
Young Sheldon.
All right. I was thinking Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And now I've got Z. Z. No, X. No, X, Y, Z, Z. Where's my alphabet going?
Z, yeah.
Ah, Z Nation.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sheldon.
Hey, well done. Only a couple of passes on that one.
Yes, you know. Where are we? Let's see where we are. Oh, bloody hell. I'm like in. Bakshi, sorry. Okay. Back in 80, my mum made a fortune with video copies. Naughty. I don't condone piracy.
Piracy is a crime.
Yes. Phil, hi Phil, how you doing? Good morning, chaps. Feel like I've missed the chat an hour late due to being in bed after night shoots. I try to catch up and watch it from the start. All right. Cheers. Top secret what you're shooting? Yes, Die Hard is an Xmas film. Snow Tree, Bells, Presents, good over evil. Stevie Dad, 1969. Good morning. Good morning.
Right.
Pedantic here. What colour is Scarlet? But her name is Scarlet Witch, not the Red Witch.
Yeah.
So I'm ejecting that. As a first Rambo film is a Christmas film. It's got a Christmas tree in it.
Yeah.
Has got the other elements too. Not the old mongoose. An evil Captain America would be awesome.
Or zombie. Get the zombie in it.
Well, there is a zombie series next year, isn't there?
Animated, yes.
Yeah.
I think that's great. Did you read the Marvel Zombies, Chris, comics?
I've read some of them. I've not read it all.
No. The first ones were really good because they're done by Robert Kirkman as well. Who done Walking Dead. They were they were good. So for me to get, it's like getting What If. I love the concept of What If. And to get a whatchamacallit, I'm just looking because I know. See, look. I have to pull it out. Like my graphic novels are here. What If classics? Yeah, I like the concept of What If from back in the day with the comics. They were great. But yeah, so I know, obviously, not to spoil anything, obviously, the Captain in the comics, the Captain America, Captain Hydra, it was all a ruse kind of a thing. In the end, he wasn't. It was all like, it was a big thing. And I remember people, there was like, at the time, there was comments like, oh no, you've ruined Captain America. But it's only a bloody story, for Christ's sake. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, there's a reset and there's a reason why he became that and whatever. But there we go. You're welcome, AJ. I would love to come back on. Feel a lot more comfortable now in front. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. We'll get Aaron on the next one, yeah?
Yeah.
Queen Latifah can't change a white man to a black female. Was Queen
Wasn't she in the TV? There's a TV series. Isn't she she played the lead? Is that what she's referencing?
I don't know. I think I only know Queen. Wasn't she in a film called Taxi?
Yes, with the talk show host guy. Oh, what's his name? Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, that's the only thing I really know her from. I'm not. Michael Emerson, that's the geezer.
Yeah.
From Lost in Person of Interest, yes. He was in Fallout. Oh yeah, the TV series Fallout, yes. On which is very good. I really enjoyed Fallout.
Yeah.
TV show, Fallout super.
Macaulay Culkin's in season 2 now.
That's right. Yeah, Macaulay Culkin cast in season 2 of Fallout.
Oh, okay. They did a TV series of The Equalizer, and she's the lead. That's why.
Oh, she is. Yes.
Oh, a new TV series of The Equalizer.
2021. So it's been going a few years.
Yeah, it's been on for a while. That's right. I think I tried watching episode 1 and just couldn't get into it.
But it's a female version of it.
Yes.
She is Robin McCall.
Right.
I don't know if any relation, if it's John's daughter or what. I haven't seen it, but that's what TJ is talking about.
Now, I think having it at the same time as, while you had Denzel knocking out the films, I wasn't really interested in the TV series of it.
No.
I find it a lot harder to get back into TV stuff now than what I used to. I think the best days of TV are behind us. In-Betweeners, Love Boat, Muppets.
Yeah.
Not
The
the
Love Boat. Oh, blimey, yeah. Going back there.
NCIS, Outlander.
It's like having a TV series Tourette's, isn't it?
It is, yeah. NCIS was like on season 20 or something now.
Oh, yeah.
21.
There's so many different versions of it as well, aren't there?
I know.
There was 3 like the CSIs and stuff like this, and it was just it gets a bit silly.
Yeah, but in itself, NCIS was actually a spin-off of JAG.
Yeah.
Wow.
And JAG I've got, which I enjoyed. I enjoyed JAG, but I never carried it over into NCIS. Oh, Grey Whistle Test. Person of interest under P yet.
Yeah.
Really enjoying listening to this whilst cleaning up. Cheers, guys. You're welcome. Quantum Leap, Rookie.
Oh, yes, the Rookie.
Inspector Morse, Taggart, Terrorhawks.
No.
Terrorhawks, wow, yeah.
Yeah, some old.
I know the old noughts and crosses.
Yes.
Yeah, and who's going to win?
Yeah.
Young Ones. Zorro, X-Files. Oh, yeah, X.
Yeah, some good.
Richard.
Good
Hi, Rich. Richard, when are you coming down again? I met Richard once in Bromley. I'm closer now. So I actually live in Bromley now. Queen Latifah plays the Equalizer TV. Yes. All right, that's the end of the comments there. I've got to the end. Good. Let's talk. Let's talk before in 15 minutes' time we're going to do another A to Z with Chris giving us a category.
Get your thinking cap on.
I've got one already, so it's fine.
Don't tell us yet. Drop us in it.
Actors and actresses.
Why are you dropping it? Why are you telling us now?
To give you a little bit of time.
That's 5-minute time out for Chris now. Like,
bye.
I was going to do I was thinking about doing a sort of name recognition. You know, I'll give you an idea. I might do it next time. So I'm going to draw you a picture. So let's just talk amongst ourselves while we're doing it. All right. Now I've got to be very careful what I draw here because the option for drawing would have been rather naughty, and I don't want to go down that road. But because it would work. Now my drawing's not very good. All right, so
what else have you been watching then, Chris, while AJ's doing that?
So what? I watched Fox and the Hound last night. So that's Disney. The night before I watched Deep Blue Sea. That was quite fun.
Oh yeah.
It's been a long time since I didn't realise it was the first movie that Thomas Jane starred in.
Oh, was it his first?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was his first movie, and the guy has a fear of sharks. And for one scene, he actually had to swim in a tank with a real life shark.
Wow.
All right. So what's that? What's this? What film is this?
I can't tell.
Shut up.
Oh God. R.I.P. Muscle Man.
So I'm assuming it's like Death something.
Come on.
Arnold.
Think about it.
Muscle.
Shall I tell you?
Somebody who's died recently. He's a muscle man.
Yes, that's close. That's close. You're on the right. You're on the right. You're on the right thing there.
Somebody died.
Died.
So we're after a person.
No, it's the name of a film.
Oh, name of a film.
I will say that I was going to draw. It would probably have been here would have been better had I drawn an erect member, but I didn't want to go down that road. Okay, I'm going to say Die Hard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Die.
Yeah.
Right, so that was the game I was going to play.
Okay.
I was laying in bed last night thinking about it, and I had another one in my mind, and it's totally gone out of my head.
Isn't it?
Yeah, the ABC thing. I was actually doing. I couldn't sleep last night, so I was doing ABC in my head for stuff to try and get myself to sleep. That's why. Why I thought I'd do it. But anyway,
that's good idea.
I used to like doing this 6 degrees of separation. If you've ever played that game,
Yes.
So like you go Neo from the Matrix, and then somebody like Sylvester Stallone from Rambo. How
And
do
you
you
got
get those characters linked? So you can go like, well, Keanu Reeves was Neo, but he was in the lake house with Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock was in Heat with Melissa McCarthy, and then you work your way to try and link the two films by actors and actresses.
Sandra Bullock was in Demolition Man with Stallone.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Yeah, see?
But that wouldn't be as big a separation, would it? I guess.
No, but it's just you just have to link them. However,
Oh,
which way you want, and you can't repeat the same person. So you can't go. Keanu Reeves was in the Matrix. He was also in this. He was also in John Wick.
Yeah, it has to be a link. Yeah.
Well, maybe we can try that on another one.
Mm-hmm. So
let us know, Rich. I'm off for the whole of December, pretty much. Anyway, where were we? What were we talking about? What we've watched recently? Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. For what it was worth and the amount of money that they had and limitations, I think it's done really, really well. The shark, there are some bad shark scenes, but there are some really good.
Mate, is that the first time watch?
No. I've seen it like 2 or 3 times, but I've not seen it for probably like 10, 15 years.
Mm.
But I've been kind of going through creature feature ones. So, like.
What have we got there? Go through what you got.
Dog Soldiers.
Yeah.
I hope I give you the Sharknado. Oh, Sharknado even. Yeah.
I've not seen that.
No.
Sharknado.
You're not missing a lot. That's the one. Sharktopus.
All right. Yeah.
Half shark, half octopus.
Yeah.
Shark Night.
Okay. Yeah. That's the one where Shark Night is the one where they're
in the cabin, kind of on a little dock.
And they're getting people and throwing them into the sharks or something silly like that. Yeah.
Nice.
8-legged freaks.
Yep. I always used to enjoy that back in the day.
Yeah. Anaconda 2.
Yeah.
Anacondas.
Yeah, because the Hunt for the Blood Orchid, Lake Placid.
That's a good film. Yeah, I like that one.
With Betty White.
Yeah.
Feeding her cows to the rogue.
Yeah. Did I send you that? I think I did.
I've seen that. Rogue.
And then also Rogue.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good. I saw both Deep Blue Sea. I remember my cinema trip for. That was up in London, Leicester Square. And Thingy I saw in cinema as well. 8-legged freaks.
Okay.
Deep Blue Sea, you say about its limitations. It was a big budget film.
Yeah, it was a big budget, but supposedly there was behind the scenes, there was a lot of stuff that went wrong. So when the scientist gets his arm bitten off and that, when they come out to clip him into the helicopter, the wave machine, they screwed that whole thing up, and all actors, when they got washed into that wasn't supposed to happen. And that was
when they're thrown into the boxes. Yeah.
But when I was reading behind the scenes, supposedly there was a lot of I had a lot of limitations from the studio and stuff that you don't realize, even though it's a big budget movie. And I think even the fact that obviously the ending was rewritten as well.
That's right. Because originally she didn't die.
Yeah. And then obviously test audience didn't like that, so then they had to go back and reshoot some stuff to make Thomas Jane.
Yeah, she was like the villain of the piece, wasn't she?
Yeah, and like LL Cool J was supposed to die as well, and he was obviously then seen as quite a heroic character or an enjoyable character.
So I think the film, I know it's got some dodgy CGI in a couple of bits, but you have to bear in mind this film was made in the late 90s.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But obviously, Jaws being my favourite film, obviously, Deep Blue Sea I was well into when it came out because I think it's a really good shark film. And if I recall, they made the sharks with the workings of like Harrier jump jets or something.
Yeah.
And these were like animatronic robotic sharks that could actually swim at about 40 miles per hour.
Wow.
Or something like that. There was something silly. They could actually control them and they were in the water, like, you know, and that sort of thing. I think that's fantastic. Yeah, that's a fantastic piece of engineering. They look great. You know, forget the CGI, the animatronic, the real animatronic stuff in that film was fantastic.
Yeah,
and obviously Tom Jane, yeah, with and you know, I paid more attention to it because it was shortly after that, a few years after that, he was announced as the Punisher for 2004. So obviously, I had a more of a vested interest in what he'd done prior to that. And I remember the very first image of Thomas Jane that was released of him as the Punisher. He still had his blonde hair.
Right.
He was in like a t-shirt, Punisher t-shirt. He still had his blonde hair. It hadn't been dyed yet. And then he had his ears pinned back. Because in Deep Blue Sea, they're quite sort of sticky out, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good film. Have you seen the sequels?
No, I was going to ask about that. I haven't seen any of the sequels. I mean, I didn't even know. Also, another random fact. Obviously, the LL Cool J character was actually initially going to be played by Samuel L. Jackson, and he turned it down. And then what they did is he found out about this other role and was like, "Look, you're quite a prolific character, but we want to kill you off halfway." And he loved it. As soon as he read that, he was like, "Just sign me up."
Well, I don't think he's ever turned down a role, has he, Sam Jackson?
I don't know.
He's like Nicolas Cage, isn't he? I mean, he's in so many films.
That's only because Nick Cage owed the taxman a lot of money.
Oh, yeah,
he does. But he does, you know, he does pump out the films, doesn't he? I mean, he does so many. I mean, he must be, you know, just at it all the time.
Yeah.
He's lost a lot of money as well, hasn't he? Because obviously, is it a dinosaur skull or something he got?
Oh,
he
yeah.
paid millions for, and then found out that basically it was nicked, and he had to give it back to him, and he didn't get any money for it.
It's T-Rex skull.
Yeah, there's stuff like that, and I think it's even like the two-headed snake as well. Supposedly there was stuff with that. There's a lot of stuff he's bought or stuff that has not been right, and then he ended up losing money and stuff, as well as the ex-wives and everything else. So
and he never did get his Action Comics issue 1 back either.
No.
It was found because he had Action Comics issue 1, the very first Superman comic, didn't he? And then it was stolen. And at which point the insurance pays out. And when it was come across, when it was found, obviously it then becomes the property of the insurance company.
Yeah.
So he never got that back. Poor guy. But no, talking about snakes, that's the one with creature features. That's the one animal I've yet to see done justice in CGI.
Snakes on a plane.
That's fun, but I've never seen a decent CGI snake.
No,
it's because they just don't get the movement down. They just don't get the, you know, yeah. I don't know why, but there we go. There we go. Dog Soldier's best of the bunch there, Chris, says Rich.
It is a great movie.
It's a very good film. Very good. Probably my favourite werewolf film, even over American Werewolf in London.
Okay.
To be honest. There we go. Chris, just one question. Did you see although I didn't open it, did you see my video?
No, I didn't even. I know we spoke about it, but no, I didn't even see that video. So that's
Death's Head. Yeah, I watched that. I've never even heard of the character.
Death's Head. Yeah, someone did buy yesterday a Death's Head 2, and I missed it. I didn't even see the sales post. Someone mentioned about it, had that figure next to that one, and I was like, damn it. So I'm keeping an eye out, but
how much did it go for? Death's Head 2?
They didn't say. Somebody just had it and was like, look at these 2 figures. I got this from so-and-so last week. I was like, well, when did that come up? But
yeah. I got a little one as well.
Look. You on there?
Dusty Death's Head. That's a little 3.75 inch version. Have you ever read the older Transformers with him in?
No, I've seen the covers and stuff, but not read any of the old Marvel. It was Marvel,
Well,
I think, wasn't it? Was it? Yeah.
It was Marvel, yes.
Yeah.
Marvel. Yeah. All right, and I still need to do a video with you, Chris, on my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
That are down there, crushed. To
Well, I say the toy room's a bit of a mess at the minute, but it should clear up. Yeah, it's literally every single box I've had is gone out the attic now. Went to the scrapyard this week.
Right.
Like, there's a few bookcases. I've swapped one of the bookcases round, moved some stuff out, and there's stuff all over the floor. So when you
how much dust had you collected down there?
I haven't even finished dusting yet. The seal. So like everything I got for my birthday's in a pile in a box that I can't even put it out yet. So I
can't get rid of dust. I cannot get rid of dust at the moment in this house. Where like everything, all the walls have been sanded down and stuff. I've just got it's like dust just lays. I must be breathing it in. I must probably why I'm coughing.
Is that your superpower? Matt Rust stuff and you dust stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dust is a constant issue.
It is. But anyway, so let's do your let's do your A to Z, Chris.
Okay. Yeah, actors and actresses then. We'll do it. Should we go by first should we go for last name? Or first and last name?
I don't mind. I don't know. I think first name would be easier.
Okay, yeah. First name.
All right, shall I go first then?
Yep.
Alan Rickman.
Snape, yeah.
B. Blake Lively.
Yep. Christopher Reeve.
What am I, Dean now?
Yeah.
Dean Kane.
Yeah. Let's see.
6 degrees of separation.
Yeah.
Edward Norton.
Yeah. Francis Ford Coppola.
Oh, he's a director though, not an actor.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's acted. Okay, no, that's fine. I'll have somebody else.
Oh, it's all gone silent.
It has gone.
Yeah, it's not easy, is it?
Chris has killed it.
No, sorry. Fran Drescher, is you count her from The Nanny?
Who?
Francis Drescher, is it? I know the nanny, the lady with the really annoying voice. Is it Fran Drescher?
In what?
I don't know.
The Nanny, the 90s TV series about the nanny from Fran. Let me find it.
Oh,
we'll believe it. We'll believe it. I don't know.
He's chill. He's got to check IMDb now.
G.
I'm at G.
I know one for G.
Yeah, so do I. When we get there.
See if we think the same thing.
Here we go. Fran Drescher.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Gary Oldman.
Oh no. I was going to say Gina Carano.
Oh yeah.
H. Oh, H. Henry Cavill.
Oh.
I can't remember his bloody last name. The one who played Mr. Fantastic in the first Fantastic Four movie that wasn't the TV one. Ian.
Oh, come on, you've got to give it. Not me. I'm not going to. I know the name.
Movie, the TV,
the first one, with Chris Evans as Johnny Storm.
Yeah. The first two films.
Horatio Hornblower.
Yes.
You got to give us the last name.
Oh, Is it? Oh, Horatio, I don't know. Oh, yeah.
No, Horatio Hornblower. Hornblower was in Hornblower, the TV show.
Yeah.
Not seen it. So I
Okay.
just know his name was Ian, whatever a face.
Gruffalo.
Gruffalo there, or Gruff, but yeah, something along that line.
It's Ian Grufford.
Grufford, yeah. He's Welsh, isn't he?
So is it my turn now? Jay. Oh wow, Jay must be easy.
Yeah, I've got one straight away. She was in a band. She's been in.
Oh, I've got one as well for Jay.
Yeah, so have I, because TJ, work in progress, just put Jensen Ackles. Supernatural.
Yeah.
I like Jensen Ackles. I'd love to see him play Batman. Yeah. Right, let's go move on to K. I'm moving the thingies out of sight. The comments out of sight.
Yeah, same.
K. Kevin Costner.
K. L. Liam Neeson.
Yeah. Michael Caine.
Nicolas Cage.
Oh. Oscar Wilde. Was he a director? No, he's a director. No.
Oscar Wilde.
You could put a little spin on that.
Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Wilde, yeah.
There you go.
Oscar Isaacs.
Yeah.
Yes.
The one with our P.
Yep.
Peter Cushing.
Yeah.
Max got Q.
Oh my word.
Oh, we spoke. She played the Equalizer in the TV series.
Yeah, whatever she was called.
She's not a
Can't
king.
remember.
No, there's also a very famous director who has acted.
What, with Q? Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
Yes.
OPQR. Rick Mail. Drop Dead Fred.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick Mail.
Young Ones.
American Werewolf in London.
Yeah.
Was he in that?
He's in the pub.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
When they go to the pub in the Yorkshire Dales or wherever it is they are.
The Slaughtered Lamb.
Yeah, he's there.
You know when they walk into that pub and everyone looks round, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened to me. A mate of mine I went to school with, we went into this pub once and it literally threw us back to the Slaughtered Lamb because we walked in and literally everyone just looked round and was like, felt really uncomfortable. But yeah, anyway.
Okay, S. Steven Seagal.
Yep. T. E. Got a point. Oh, Tina Turner. Mad Max Thunderdome.
Fair enough. Right,
Yeah.
Una Stubbs, didn't she play Aunt Sally?
Una Stubbs, yeah.
Or Uma Thurman, if you want to go more recent.
Yeah. Vanessa Kirby.
Yeah. UVW.
W. W. Warren Beatty.
I've got X. Now listen,
I've got one for X as well.
Oh.
I can only think of Xena, but that's the word.
That's a character, isn't it?
Yeah.
Z.
Or you could have.
I'd like to know what your one is, are you?
I know a name, but it's of a character, so I'm trying to. Is it Xavier Bordeaux, who was in?
Oh, yeah, that's X,
the
isn't
fourth
it?
Pirates of the Caribbean movie and
Dune Part 2?
Yeah.
No, Part 1 and Part 2.
What?
Skyfall.
Is it Xavier Bordeaux? I think that's his name.
Is that a Z or is that an X?
Oh, that's okay.
It might be a Oh, we got to look this one up.
Yeah.
It's an X.
An X.
It is
Okay,
an
so we'll give you the X.
No, it might not be. I
Really?
don't know. You have to look it up.
It was in Lyle Crocodile, so that's the best. It's J. Pants. No.
J.
Javier Bardem.
Javier Bardem.
Yeah.
Not
All
Xavier.
Okay, so you're going to pass on the...
I'll have to pass.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yes, I get X. Xenia Seberg. Boom!
What's she in?
I don't even know who that is.
She is in... I'll have to show you.
Okay, so what? Why?
Here we go. Xenia Seberg.
Oh, Lex.
Lex.
Yes.
Well done.
She
So
played,
why?
she played a character called Zev Bellringer.
Yeah.
Just don't Google Zev Bellringer. Because the name's been taken
Oh, dear.
by someone else in a certain area of...
Genre. No.
Yes, a genre of...
I could gather, filling the gaps, what you're trying to say there.
Does a surname count, or does it have to be the first name?
I think we said we could do both.
Terrence Young.
And then Zendaya to finish it off.
Right, there we go.
Yes, yeah. Zendaya, yeah.
The only why I thought was the Yvonne from Chuck. Yvonne, whatever her last name was.
Oh, Yvonne Wachowski or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yvonne. She was in Dexter as well.
Yes, she was in Dexter.
No, that's her name. Struzowski.
Okay.
Yvonne Struzowski or something. Yeah, she would have made a good Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
If it wasn't Brie Larson. Not that I'm saying Brie Larson's a good Captain Marvel. I'm saying that she would have made a good Captain Marvel.
Well, I think Brie Larson come off the Room or whatever. She got the Oscar win and stuff, didn't she, for that? So I think there was more hype around her.
I don't know. Did she? I didn't know she got the Oscar win. I didn't know that.
I think it was the Room, which is basically her locked in a room and she ends up having a child. And I think she won an Oscar, I want to say, if I'm...
I remember she was in a couple of episodes of Community, the TV comedy.
Yeah.
So what Marvel films are out next year then? You said there's loads.
So what do we have? We have Craven.
Yeah.
Then we have like the zombies. We have Thunderbolts.
Oh yeah.
Captain America.
Captain America, Wonder Man, Black Panther 3.
What?
Wow.
Black Panther 3's next year?
Yeah, supposedly. I'll show you the.
Really?
I thought they'd done with that. Thought pretty much it was just
I
two
thought there was
films.
a TV show based
Or it might be a TV show. Maybe it's.
Yeah, I think it's based around. I think it's TV show. I don't know, Wakanda something or other. I think it's like it's set in different time back in the past of Wakanda and things. I don't know.
Mm.
I ignore a lot of it now. It just goes over my head. I see so many rumours and, these films, they're announced and they're not. Like Blade. Is Blade happening? Isn't it happening? Who knows?
No,
Yeah, that's got cancelled, isn't it?
They keep. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like kind of go with it. It's a different angle, but then they want to bring Wesley Snipes maybe back or something. I'm like, you've done that with Deadpool, Wolverine. Just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Obviously, Captain America 4.
Yeah, isn't that going to have the guy who was in Falcon and the Winter Soldier as well? The Captain America guy, whatever his name. What was the other character?
You're thinking of US Agent. So he played Kurt Russell's son, Wyatt.
Yeah,
that's a W as
he's
well.
going to be in Thunderbolts as well, isn't he?
Thunderbolts, yeah. So he's taken. I mean, that's my favourite comic book series. So we'll see how that goes. I think it's now May. It's been pushed back to again.
Because the trailer, I mean, it's literally a teaser trailer, but it goes on for about 3 minutes.
Shows a lot. I mean,
It does, yeah. I don't like it when they do that.
Some of the people. It looks interesting, but I'm not quite sure how it will work. But I'll go in open-minded. But it's interesting with obviously Agatha. Obviously, almost all the kids now for the Young Avengers are now present. We're only missing, I think, Speed and Hulkling.
Oh, right.
Everyone made a big deal that this character, you know, Wiccan, that he was gay.
I've not seen any of Agatha. I keep getting bombarded by pictures of Wiccan, and I'm like, yeah, it's great, but you've just ruined it for me because you just see every day when anything comes out, it's everywhere, so you just can't avoid it, which is a bit of a pain.
Yeah, but like I said, you had everyone making a big deal that this character was gay, but
he's gay in the comics.
I know. I mean, I read Young Avengers when Young Avengers first came about. I've got all those first.
First 12 episodes of that series. Yeah.
What, the Young Avengers comic?
Yeah, because obviously, I thought it would fit with the whole Kang bad guy, but obviously now that's kind of being rewritten as Doctor Doom. I don't know if that screwed it up. But I don't know what the big deal is. No, the thing is, I think with anything,
it's like woke agenda, isn't it?
It is woke, but it's the emphasis on it.
The character is gay. He's gay comic. So
if you just do a story and include this person, there's a legitimate reason why they're there. Whether if you want to change the sex, the race, anything like that, if it's part of the story and you build a credible story, then it doesn't matter. And I'll go back to an AJ Catesis, a man called Otto. There's a transgender person there. It fits perfectly in it. There's not like spotlights all around it, but it's just part of the story, and it's a good story, and it's not like you're just ticking a box. And that's where
that's right. That's how it should. That's how it should be. Isn't it? You know, it works. You know, the Orville did it with the transgender story. It was done right.
I like that.
It's not just forced on you.
Yeah, that was very kind. I mean, that was a long running story, wasn't it? Because obviously the daughter into a son, if I'm right.
Yeah,
that's series 1 and 2, isn't it? That obviously the baby comes out and then they need to gender reassign it, but then later on it gets counteracted, which is quite a big thing for them to do. But done very, very well, I think.
Because their society's all male based.
Yeah. They think it's all male based.
Yes. But when we first introduced to them, they're a male based society, aren't they? As we know, as what we're told as viewers, and then as the story progresses, the series progresses, we get it goes into the other stuff. Yeah. Series 4 of that coming.
I was going to say, I look forward to the series 4. It took a little while, but series 3 was amazing for me. I was like, it leaves you on such a high. You're like, when's the next one?
Yeah, no, I know. The thing is he he's quite a busy person, isn't he?
Seth.
Ireland.
Yeah.
And I think he wants to go and do other things. That's the problem. You know what I mean? He gets this itch to go and do something else.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's like tied into the studios for certain one. Because obviously I know that obviously he gave up some of his Family Guy rights so he could go and do other stuff.
Yeah.
But then I think, maybe the studio sign him on for like 3 series, but you have to do this, and this, and that maybe ties him up to why.
It's pretty much a love letter to the next generation, that series.
Well, he did approach Thingy about doing a Star Trek series, didn't he?
Yeah.
He approached Paramount about doing Hillman and a new Star Trek series.
Yeah.
They turned him down, so he went and made it anyway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And probably more successful than the stuff that's coming out.
Oh, it's better. It's far better. It's more akin to Star Trek, what we know Star Trek has been back in them days. Certainly.
Although the first series did play out far more as a comedy, didn't it? And then toward the end of the first season, it started to take a bit more of a serious note to it. And then it just went from strength to strength, I thought.
Well, I think like anything, a show takes its time to find its feet.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Get find its its path, so to speak, and its identity in some cases. But there we go. Anyway, so it's midday. Should we round it up now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any more comments? Any more? I don't know. I can't see any comments.
No, we had
TJ's on it.
Work in progress throwing in.
Yeah, they're
Gary
all
North
joining in.
All right.
We
might have had. Yeah, there was a load of Zoe Wanamaker, Yvette Woolman, Zander Daly, Willem Dafoe, Uma Thurman, Tom Felton, Steve McQueen, Robbie Coltrane, Queen Latifah, Peter O'Toole, Monica Bellucci. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I think TJ would have won it if she was playing.
Indeed.
Yeah. Very well. Very well.
Dear, I'm tired.
Oh.
So what are your plans now for the rest of the day, people?
I have my friends round at 3 for a games evening, so that's my day. My belated birthday, so a load more presents to come.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah.
I'd say it's been a week of celebrations. Obviously, had my birthday, wedding anniversary, and today is 2 years on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Wow, 2 years.
Yeah, so you guys have known me almost 2 years now.
Wow.
Bet you regret that.
How many subs have you got? Are you nearly up to 500?
I think I'm on 447 or something. I was the other day. Let me have a look.
Let's get them up to 500 people.
446, but then like I've got 550 videos or something on this channel. Like how much content I've pumped out over 2 years is, amazing.
Yeah, that's great.
That's very good. Yeah, just keep going.
Yeah, that's
mental.
the plan.
Crazy stuff. So you got any videos due? You got any videos coming?
I have 2 movie reviews. So we have Juror number 2 today, and then Paddington tomorrow, and then kind of a wrap up of everything I get today will be tomorrow. Then Monday is a payday pickup from Milton Keynes CX with a very interesting story of CX's staff.
All right, wait for that. We'll wait to hear that.
I think that's about it for me.
What about you, Matt?
I'm waiting for a pickup to come through. There'll be a video for that, but apart from that, nothing planned, to be honest. I might do a video later on.
TJ did cheat on a couple.
At least you're honest.
Yeah. Yeah. No, nothing in the works at the moment for me. Yourself?
Well, I've got a steelbook opening later today for a steelbook that I probably shouldn't have bought. That's about. No, I've actually got 2 steelbook openings coming. I bought one last night. No, I bought one this morning. I was laying in bed, and I didn't pick it up the other week when it came out, and I just bought it now.
On eBay or something?
No, Amazon. So it's actually coming today.
Okay.
So it was about 5 a.m. this morning. So if I hold it now, I'll get it by 2200 tonight.
Wow.
I still haven't received my Deadpool Wolverine. That's.
Yeah, I've seen delays on that. A lot of people have said there's been issues with some people got it early, some people haven't got it at all.
Well, I accidentally deleted. I pre-ordered both. On Zavi, and like I do, I get this like urge every now and then to cull some of my pre-orders.
Yeah.
And on that particular day, I had both pre-ordered in one order, and I went in, cancel the Deadpool primary one, and just get the Wolverine primary one. And somehow I managed to cancel both. Shouldn't have done it at 5 a.m. laying in bed. And lo and behold, they went out of stock, and they've come back into stock since. But I ordered from Italy, but they've taken the money a few days ago now, but they just ain't shipped. But funnily, I'm not worried.
Yeah,
I don't feel this level of concern, like where I said that I'm like I've done that video about. I don't need the channel anymore. I just feel this sort of like, oh, I don't really care. I don't really care that it's not shipped. I don't really care that I don't have it, and that's a good thing, I suppose. It's a pretty good thing.
As long as they give you your money back if you don't get it.
Oh yeah, obviously I'll get my money back.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you know what I mean? No, I'm happy to wait. I'm happy to. Yeah, it's just I don't really care.
Yeah, I mean I've got nothing planned video wise. So I'm not really doing this series of videos at the moment. Just when you feel inspired.
Yeah, I mean I have cold again. This morning, I think it was early this morning. I tend to do it early in the morning. I cold a load from my pre-orders. You know, like the Interstellar £50 special edition set. Don't need it.
No.
Why have I ordered that? I've got
I pre-ordered that from Italy, but then I cancelled it. I did get quite a good deal on it actually because I've got like discount codes and things. But
yeah,
I've already got it. I've got it on 4K already.
Yeah, that one went away to Dodo, along with a fair few other bits, which was good. It felt.
I've been on eBay last night and I found this particular seller who's selling a lot of special editions, and it's very very tempting. And some of the stuff he's got is very, very nice.
Is it? And nicely priced as well.
I think he's coming down on the prices. I mean, the prices he's asking are ridiculous, but I'm sort of having a few conversations with the guy, and I nearly picked up last night Black Adam double lenticular.
Okay,
but, yeah. I don't know. He was asking a bit too much. So.
Fair enough. But there we go. Anyway, so yeah, let's call it a day. And thank you everyone who's watched, who's commented, who's joined in, and I suppose we'll be back at some point.
Yeah.
I'd like to do the chats more regular, most definitely, because I enjoy them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And,
it's good. It's good to talk.
I know Chris ain't about every Saturday, so thanks for joining us, Chris.
That's all right. Thanks for the invite.
That's all right. And let me know when you're free to do this Turtles.
Oh yeah.
Thing, because I've got these mashed up turtle boxes down there. I'm talking they're like pizzas. These boxes are crushed beyond belief. I did get them free in the end.
Oh, did you? Oh, that's cool.
I got all 4 turtles free. Yeah.
What, from eBay? Where's it from?
I think it was eBay.
I think it was. You said it was eBay. Yeah.
Well, they just come through all crushed.
Yeah, let me show you one. While you're there. while we're on. Right, so which didn't bother me because I was going to display them out of the box anyway. But look.
Oh, my word! Yeah,
boxes.
That's terrible, isn't it?
No.
What are they wrapped in then?
They're just wrapped. They had a bit of cardboard wrapped around them in a bag, but just a flimsy bit of cardboard.
Well, I'm not surprised.
And I did fight. It was a fight to get a refund on them, but I got a full refund on. I got all 4 of them in one go. It's hideous, isn't it? It's disgusting.
Yeah, that is bad. Yeah.
And what we're going to do, me and Chris are going to do a vid where, because obviously these are probably fake ones. You get good fakes.
Yeah.
And these are probably, so we're going to do a video where I actually open these up and we compare them to Chris, who's got the actual NECA originals, to see whether I've got the fakes or these are originals.
Okay.
They're probably fakes. Do you know what I mean? I've been looking on thingy. That is it. Etsy? No.
Yeah.
AliExpress.
AliExpress. Yeah.
Yeah, where I've ordered the Jaws Lego, like what Jimmy Boy did. I've ordered that. Yeah. I've ordered a Predator, Prey Predator, which is
like NECA figure.
Yeah, I've got one already, but this is the clear one. It's an invisible one with the blood half down it, like the scene where he picks the bear up.
Yeah. Okay.
And I am going to order the little Chucky figure that's all burnt and crisp and it's in the burnt-looking box. Like it's gone
That
for a
from
fire.
AliExpress, is it?
Yeah. I know they're fake figures, but you know, if they're cross the mind, I'm getting them for a fraction of what a brand new one would cost me. So
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? There we go. Anyway,
I would like some of those Predator figures, but just don't have any room to display the things. No, but I'll just look at yours on your videos.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, we'll see how that Predator comes. I know they've shipped both things to me, the Lego and the Predator. So I've never used AliExpress, and to be fair, I think I got the Lego I got for like 16 quid because I've never ordered from them, so they gave me an offer on it first time, and it was like £26 to £16. And I know it's fake Lego, but
is it free shipping or?
No, I think I had to pay a few quid shipping. It wasn't a lot.
Huh?
Wasn't a lot, £2.95 or something like that. See what happens. Take the risk.
Yeah.
But anyway, coming in, let's go. Let's call it a day. Thank you for watching, everyone. And we'll see you on the next one, which hopefully will be pretty soon. We'll be able to do something.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening next weekend, but if there's nothing up to it, you can always do it on my channel if you want.
That's cool. I'm up for it.
Yeah.
Chris might be busy. Let us know, Chris.
Yeah. Well, I say just give me the date and I'll check with the wife. That's what I know.
Yeah, find out if she'll release you.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like say if Aaron's free and he wants, if you're still watching Aaron, maybe next weekend if you're free.
I'll be free next Saturday. You know, because the wife works.
I think so, but I need to double check with the wife, make sure.
No, that's cool. That's cool. All right, let's end this. I'll see you later, everyone. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.